Hi guys, so we're going to go through a really simple example here with the Arduino. This is an output example. So as we can see here, we've got a blinking light set up, and we're just going to go through and show you how that's done. So if you open up the Arduino software, and it's actually already got the blinking example open, but if you want to find that, you'd go to File, Examples, Basics, Blink, and click on Blink, and it would open up this page here. Now I can actually delete everything between the star hash, and we're left with this. You don't have to, but I just prefer to clean up the screen. So now as it is, this code will actually run just fine. If we upload that, we'll find that it makes this screen light here blink, which is a great way to actually test your board. It should have a built-in LED connected to pin 13, but it's already pre-connected in the board, and so this code here is just running that, and that's a really good tester code. But we want to do something a little bit more interesting, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a constant, which is a constant integer, and that's going to be named lead pin G, and that's going to be equal to 8. And we close that off with a colon. Now we've created a integer, and it's set, it can't change, and it's called lead pin G, and it's equal to 8. Now what we need to do is in the void setup, come down here to pin mode and change that to lead pin G and tell it that it's an output, which is already here, and close that off. So that's all good. And then we'll go down to void loop, and this is where we're actually going to run our function, what's going to loop. So currently this is the built-in LED, so we want to change that to lead pin G as well. And down here where it says digital write, lead built in, change that to lead pin G as well. So digital write, lead pin high, it's telling it high, which actually means to turn on in this instance, and delay 1,000, which is equal to about a second. So if you change that to 500, it'd be equal to 30 seconds. And digital write, lead pin G low, that's telling it to turn the LED off, and then to delay by 1,000, which is a second again. So that code's all good, and we can verify that, and there's no problems there, all good. If we say we're missing something, and we try to run that, it would actually tell us before the void setup that there is an issue. So we'd add a semicolon back in there and verify that again with this little tick, which, as you see, it says verify over here to the right. And we know that's all good because it's not given us that red line. So how is this built? We've got the Arduino plugged into using this USB-B type port and then back into the computer. And then here we've actually got a prototype, or a header set up as a prototyping board. And I'll show you how to do that in a different video, but for now, we're just going to show you what's on there. You could do that straight into the Arduino, but I like to use a prototyping board for this sort of thing. So we've got the LED light here. It's green, and we've got 2 male-to-male sort of jumper cables. And a resistor, which is 220 R. What we're going to do is we're going to look at this LED for a sec. So it's a light emitting diode. Diodes mean direction, there's only one direction the electricity will flow. So it's got a negative side, which is the short leg, and a positive side, which is that long leg. So we're going to put that into the board on 2 separate lines, and we'll run then the resistor into here. We'll run then the green male jumper cable into the pin 8. We'll use green because it's commonly a signal line. Now the black one, which is commonly ground, will go to the ground side and plug into pin 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, ground. And it's labeled here on the board. You can't really see it too well, but you'll be able to see it when you've got the prototyping board here. Now, as you can see, that's all set up, and it's ready to go. So if we plug that in here, just make sure you've lined that up right, and we can upload that code now. And as we can see, it's making that light blink. Now we could change the delays, and if we run that, we'll see that it's now got a longer off state than on state, so we could change that, change that to 1000, change it to 500. say, and upload that, and we'll actually invert that. So yeah, that's the basics of a blinking light example.